How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch precise bottoms and tops in stock market. And I had to hurry up and make this video before the earnings releases. I'm going to talk about PLTR, Palantir Technologies. They have earnings after hours today on May 6th, 2024. And I just want everyone to know my prediction. Where do I see this going? And what's the downside and the risk versus reward on this play? And also, guys, just do keep in mind is I follow the system. This is not what I think. This is a no bias system of trend reversals. I have an over 95% win ratio of only losing one trade in the past 8 months, and have dozens and dozens of trades to be consistently profitable. And you can too. And if you want to learn more about this system, click down the link below into the YouTube comments and into the YouTube description. I'll say join the Discord for my favorite trades. And these right here, I'm telling you, you're going to see exactly why it works, because there's no guesswork. You know how confident you can go and where price will go back to. So, first things first, we had the bands. I use ATR levels. These are not Bollinger Bands, but they're kind of similar with, how you look for where rejections should be. I like to look for the overbought and oversold, but extreme patterns of that, right? Because these are customized to say, okay, if price hits this red band, how over bot is that, and that's what we're looking at. So the red band is a sell zone. This is where you do not want to be buying or even close to it, because it is very risky of the price just plummeting. And the bottom band is a buy zone, and that's the opposite. This is where you look to buy your shares, because the price should hold up in this area, and it's a great area to buy. The EMA 10 and 20, I have the EMA 10 as the yellow band, EMA 20 as the blue band. You kind of see them curling up here a little bit as price went up. What you see on here, if you guys didn't notice, and it works amazing for my strategy, is when price leaves their EMA 10 and 20, I call it time distance. So, for example, this candle right here is not touching your EMA 10 and 20. You have 2 days of time distance. And let me tell you why this is so important. Because we all know, and if you didn't know, price has to touch your EMA 10 and 20. And it will touch it all the time. It is called pullbacks. When an uptrend goes up, you don't just see stocks go up forever, right? You get pullbacks. And how I like to trade is trend reversals. I look for those pullbacks up in this area, which are massive candles to the downside of 3%, minus 4%, another 3%. This was about an over 10% move down to the downside right in here, but then it goes up and makes an up move. But we're looking for those pullbacks to the EMA 10 and 20 to make massive money, because we know it's going to happen. We're just trying to plan and predict when it's going to happen. And I'm going to show you guys how you can predict that. So, my common thing, after a lot of math, I try to make it very simple. If price leaves the EMA 10 and 20, we look for around 1 month, or actually 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks of leaving the EMA 10 for a nice area to get in for the buy zone, or a nice shorting area. So right here we have 2 days of it not hitting the EMA 10, and so I would look for 2 to 3 weeks out for it over the upper band. And the reason why this works perfectly, look at what the last time the earnings happened. We had earnings here, it makes it go up, right? But let me tell you this, though. I'm not telling you guys I know if it's going to go up or down. Everyone should know that earnings is flipping a coin. You have to be prepared to lose your money on an earnings call, because no one really is going to know if it goes up or down, and you can't predict that. It's flipping a coin. If everyone did, we all be millionaires, right? But what I will say is, on this last earning calls, we went up for a bit, right? But and the reason why time distance works is we had this time distance, and you see how constantly it's going above this upper band, but it can't sustain it, and we know it has to hit the EMA 10 soon, and so we swift down here to hit that EMA 10, and then eventually we hit the EMA 20 over here. EMA 20 can take more time. I'm going to show you guys some buy zones that I found. Like right in here is why time distance is so important. Right in here, we kind of left we'll say this one. We left the EMA 10 right in here. Look at this massive time distance, and guess what? This is the candles I look for, the reversals. You accumulate right in here, above here, because they had the time distance, and then let's say you didn't take your profit, it goes up in here. This was an amazing opportunity, and look what it does. It shoots down and a massive candle to the downside and then goes even down more to hit that EMA 20. Let me show you. I like to be a bull, just like a lot of you guys probably do. I'm going to show you the buy zone, just to say this strategy works to a T, right? Right in here, we can very clearly see we touched the EMA 10 on April 22nd, 2022. And guess what? Look what we have here. Massive time distance to the downside with a touch of the lower band. And as you can see, sometimes it magnets to it, but then it's going to shoot up. We know it can't keep going down like here. And then we also have a low K on the KDJ right in this area at 5.99. And this right in here is where you can see a massive move up. But this is beautiful. This is a perfect setup right here. 10% gain plus another 13%, almost over 20% easy right in here at this accumulation zone. And I'll show you one more here where the team traded this in the Discord. We have time distance here. We have close to the lower band, and then it shoots up. So it works really, really well on higher quality stocks. I try to do over $1 stocks because it works amazing. And like I said, the win ratio is so high, you're going to be super impressed with it. It took me over 6 years to develop it. I did trade with the trends. I did all the kind of strategies, options, and everything. This trend reversal strategy is the best on the market, and I'm willing to release it for 20 cents a day or $6 a month. And the reason why I wanted to make this video now is because I want people to be aware of the earnings that are about to happen. What is your upside potential? You're looking at around, if it gets above the band, $27. You have about a $2 upside before it can really plummet. Is that worth the risk? In my opinion, no. Your downside, it can easily get under the EMA 10s and 20s, around $21. It can easily shave $4. So the earnings, it just really depends. Do I think the earnings might hit? I think they will. But like I said, don't listen to me because the earnings is 50-50. But I wouldn't be playing it. If the earnings was like down here, maybe I might play if it was down below the EMA 10 and 20, because then there's massive upside to the upper band, whereas the downside is lower. You just want to make sure, it's just like you want to see this flip risk. If this was the earnings, then I would trade it. But since it's way up here, the upside is not as good. And like I said, if you don't see this system, you're like, oh, I want to hurry up and get in. You're going to be FOMOing, and you just don't realize the downside that you guys are about to enter into this. It's very scary, right? But you're putting a blindfold on and you're just jumping on a trampoline. Whereas for me, I know price has to hit the EMA 10 and 20. It can very easily hit it right on the earnings right off the bat. Or we could go with a little $2 increase. But to me, that is not worth it, in my honest opinion. I want you guys to be the best. I want you guys to have the best risk versus reward. I want you guys to be profitable. So if you want to join the premium Discord, let me show you guys what we're looking at here. It's one of the best educations, and for full transparency, you're going to get my exact entries and exits. So there's no I don't know what what you're going to do. You're going to know, since I know this works. Like, I'll say I'm buying Palantir at $20 and I'm going to sell it at $25, something like that. You get full transparency because I know this works to a T, and I'm very confident that anyone can make money with this as long as they put the time into it, the education, and just willing to listen and let your ego out of the, let your ego go. Like I said, I don't know. I follow strictly what the system does. I look for time distance, a low K on the KDJ, and where are we at the bands? Because these are customized to know where a trend reversal should happen. And as long as you accumulate properly, you will be super fine and you will make lots of money, guys. So I hope this video helps. And like I said, click the link down below into the YouTube comments or the YouTube description if you want to join the premium Discord of only 20 cents a day or $6 a month. And we have so much new features coming in. We're going to have day trade alerts that are going to come in, and we have brainstorms alerts on how a unique way of over 80% win ratios. If you want to be like, I want to catch 10% gainers in 10, 20, 30 minutes, that we have a channel coming in like with that, because we have a lot of people coming in. We have over 1,000 members, and we're growing so fast because of the system we use, the dedication we have, the live training we do every month. And is we care about you guys, and we want you guys to make money just as much as we want to make money. So if I make money, you make money. And like I said, it's a proven system for over 6 years that has kept me profitable month after month. Now, what will Palantir do, though? I don't know. But the risk versus reward is not good up here. I would wait on this one and just watch it. And I hope you guys the best. If you guys like this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment to me what you think about the video. Any type of engagement will help me want to make more videos. And I told you guys the 2 buys that we did on Palantir and how you could have made massive over 20% gains easy. And I hope you guys take advantage of this. And there's always another stock you can trade. I hope you guys join the Discord and see my favorite trade. And look to hear from you guys soon. Let's make some money.